How's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and welcome to another episode review for Pokemon Journeys. Today's episode was episode 122, and oh boy. This episode was another controversial episode. No surprise. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm probably not going to be doing my normal review style here, because normally I summarize the episode, then talk about the pros and cons of the episode, and then I wrap it up. But yeah, I think I'm going to skip the summary section because I kind of don't want to waste my time with this episode again. We'll just say that the first half of the episode was Ash training with his Pokemon, meeting up with Cynthia. There was some Cynthia backstory. They ran the two kids. One was actually chasing after Eldegoss's pre-evolution. I forget what its name is. Anyways, they go to see Leon versus Diantha towards the end of the episode, and then it's revealed that, oh, the little girl got lost, so they have to go away and find this little girl. And in the meantime, the match is going on off-screen, and then they return, and yeah, Leon has practically swept Diantha at this point, and she manages to take out his Rillaboom. It seems like he only took out two of Leon's Pokemon. And so it's Charizard versus Gardevoir, and it's Mega Gardevoir versus Gigantamax. Charizard, and obviously Charizard wins. Also, Rillaboom tanks Fire move after, defeating like 3 previous Pokemon, and just defeats Goodra also. So there's that, but anyways, yeah, Diantha loses. We kind of knew that was going to happen. And Leon easily makes his way to the finals of the Masters 8 tournament. So, yep, next week's episode starts Ash versus Cynthia. So yeah, there's the summary of the episode. But yeah, this was not a good episode, bro. I know that the series is having a lot of issues going on behind the scenes. I don't want to fault, the staff and stuff. I really don't want to be too harsh, but, what the hell was this? What was this episode? Why? I mean, I guess we'll start out with the positives. So, it was cool that Ash was training with his Pokemon. His Dragonite has its bubbly personality, which is pretty nice. It's wholesome. Also, Cynthia's backstory was pretty wholesome. With her 10-year-old Cynthia, or even younger Cynthia. I'm not really sure how old she is there. But she has an egg of her Gibble, which was pretty nice. So, yeah, that's pretty much the best parts of the episode. Oh, and also Project Mew got hinted at the beginning of the episode. Of course, they're pretty much saying, yep, this is happening following the end of the Masters 8 tournament. So, look forward to that. But, yeah, that's pretty much where the positives for this episode's come to an end. Okay, so, yeah, we're moving on to the cons. So, there's a lot to talk about here. So, obviously, I'm going to get to the battle. I'm going to wait on that for a moment. But it just irks me that we had a, lost person plot line here. The lost Pokemon plot line we've had with previous Pokemon like Axnew and Chespin in previous leagues. Which nobody really liked those episodes. I think the Chespin one wasn't as bad as the Axnew one, but it still wasn't, the best either. So, people are already not fond of that, but then we have 2 characters of the day, these kids that we don't care about, and the little girl gets lost, and they find her pretty much immediately. So by doing that, it basically is their excuse to not show most of the battle between Leon and Diantha. So we literally get Ash and the others looking for this little girl as Diantha is getting destroyed, and we basically get snapshots of the battle at that point, which irks me. It just irks me that happened, and good lord, I'm very confused. Leon's Pokemon or something else. We didn't get to see his whole team either. We only got to see 3 of his Pokemon here, and 1 we didn't even get to see battle on screen. We just got a snapshot of it. It seems like it was evenly matched at first, but then Rillaboom literally defeats 4 Pokemon in a row. What the heck? Alon did a better job against frickin' Rillaboom. So is Alon's Charizard stronger than most of Diantha's team? I guess so. And it's crazy too because Diantha basically got swept by a Pokemon other than Leon's Charizard. And yeah, it just bothers me quite a bit. Like, this was some extreme disrespect. I mean, Leon just completely disrespected Kalos. He completely wiped the floor with Alon, and now he did the same with Diantha. Like, Lance would have been pretty much defeated this easily as well, since Lance lost to Diantha. And we have Diantha here, who's just struggling the whole time. And I have to say, I just hate how Leon is being written as, like, this super strong trainer that, like, literally no one can barely touch. They can maybe KO a Pokemon or two of his, but nothing else. Like, he just sweeps them. And I'm sorry, but, like, I get that Leon is portrayed as this really powerful trainer, and he's, like, a prodigy. But, like, all these other champions are also prodigies as well. They're also super strong. And I just hate it. Like, all these all these champions are pretty much relative to one another, just slightly down because of their rank. Like, Cynthia's number 2, so she's second strongest. And then Steven and so on. But, like, Leon just seems to be, like, way above them, and it's getting kind of annoying. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of just sick of how Leon is just seen as this, like, unstoppable trainer. Like, how the hell is Ash gonna defeat this guy? He is struggling against everyone. And, like, how? How in the world is he gonna do this? How is he gonna pull this off? If he's struggling, like, against people like Dresna and Raihan and just, you know, barely squeaking by, what chance does Ash even have at, like, winning the Masters 8 at this point? And yeah, with his battle with Cynthia, it's definitely going to be another struggle. So, like, could someone tell me what are the odds of Ash pulling this off if Diantha was beaten this badly? Bro, it doesn't make sense unless, like, I don't know, he gets, like, some, like, super power up overnight or something. I don't know, all his Pokemon just become Super Saiyans. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. And if I'm being completely honest, guys, if they were to take the first part of this episode and the second part of this episode, remove that Lost Child plot line, and then make these two their own separate episodes, flesh things out, stretch them out, and make things a lot better, I think this would have been a lot more satisfying. Like, the first part of this episode was the good stuff until we got to the second half, and then everything just completely just fell apart. Like, take one episode, you have Ash and Cynthia doing their training, they meet up, and we get Cynthia's backstory. We learn about her childhood, what made her want to become a trainer and want to become a champion. We see things from her perspective, and she grows up, becomes champion, and yeah, that would actually be really cool. And then she maybe says some things from her perspective when she met Ash. Maybe like, hey Ash, I remember when I first met you, I didn't think in my wildest dreams that I'd be facing off against you here in the Masters 8 tournament. You've grown so much as a trainer, and I really admire you, and I can't wait for our battle. Something like that would have been really cool. I would have loved that. Get a whole episode for that. Remove that Lost Child plotline, and this would have been great. Would have been great lead up to their battle. And then the next episode, we have Leon versus Diantha, and it's the whole battle. We get to see the whole 6v6 battle. We don't get to see just the latter half of it. We see the whole thing, and Diantha does better. We get to see more of Leon's Pokemon. Maybe Diantha defeats like 4 of them. I mean, she's still losing, but it's better than what we got in this episode. So have her take out 2/3 of Leon's Pokemon, and then he only has like Rillaboom or Charizard left or something like that. So then he pulls out his ace and then defeats Diantha. Like, give her some more respect. Don't have her just go down so easily. I get that she's only ranked 5, but still, I think she should be doing a lot better than what we got in today's episode. Stretch it out, show the whole battle. Don't show snapshots. That was really stupid. I'm still mad about that. That was one of the most insulting parts of this episode. We just see snapshots of the battle because Ash and Cynthia and Go had to go save a lost child that went after a Pokemon and it evolved. Cool, but at the cost of this, no. That's not it, bro. Show the whole thing. have Diantha do a lot better. And although I probably would have been a little frustrated because Leon's just so OP, this would have been a lot better than what we got in today's episode, in my opinion. I'm trying not to be all negative here. I'm actually trying to see some positives here and try to show you guys what I think would have been a better outcome or something they could have done a lot better. But, you know, it is what it is. This is what we got for today's episode. So, yeah, I hate to be negative for pretty much this whole episode review, but I'm sorry, guys. This episode was not it at all. And if I'm being completely honest, the Masters 8 tournament has been kind of a bomb. I just hope that Ash versus Cynthia and Ash versus Leon redeems this, but I don't know at this point, guys. I'm just getting burnt out at this point, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna end off the video there. So yeah, I have nothing else to say. 3 out of 10 episode, very disappointing. I'm just praying and hoping that Ash vs. Cynthia redeems the Masters 8 tournament. I'm hoping that this ends up being one of the best battles in Pokemon history. At this point, in order to save and salvage this Masters 8 tournament, Ash vs. Cynthia and Ash vs. Leon needs to be, like, amazing. And yeah, I'm serious when I say that when it comes to the next series, they need to take a break. It doesn't need to start right away. Just put the series on hiatus, give it like 2 or 3 months, come back strong, and then the next series starts out good. I don't know, guys, I'm not an expert when it comes to this stuff, but like there's a lot of clear issues going on behind the scenes, and it doesn't seem like having the recap episodes and the horror episode helped at all. I could be wrong. We could be seeing some amazing animation in the next 3 episodes, but yeah, I'm going to stop rambling on here. So in the comment section down below, post your thoughts. What do you think of this episode? Did you like it? Was there some redeeming qualities of this episode that you liked? Or are you just like with me and just not a fan of this episode? Post your thoughts in the comment section down below. And guys, if you're new to the channel, you like this type of content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And have a great day or night wherever you're at. And I'll see you all in the next one. I'm going to be streaming in the morning, so yeah, be sure to join me. So I will see you then. Alright, bye guys.